And in Rafah, you were in the battle where when they eliminated SINWAR.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about that?
Well, we didn't know it was him. Well, actually, we were almost the last one to know it was him. I'll tell you how. So we were if you go down the border, so the border with Gaza goes with the beach line with Gaza goes like this. So if you look at the Mediterranean Sea on Rafah, you're not looking west like you do in Israel. It's actually north. So we were at the Saudian neighborhood, which is almost the most northern neighborhood in Gaza. North to that, there is a area named El Naade. El Naade is a small village. It used to be the Swedish village back in the days. And we found in El Naade a training and fighting compound of Hamas. We recognized it the day before with drones, and we ordered a airstrike in the next morning. And then we prepared our troops. So we have infantry coming from the west. We had a bomb squad coming from the south, and we have tanks coming from the east. The idea was that the infantry would go inside, clean the area, see that there are no more terrorists inside. The bomb squad will booby trap the entire area and explode it, so they will not be able to use it anymore, and the tanks will cover the entire attack. So the airstrike came. It was about, I think, 10 in the morning. No, it was later than that. But so we did the attack, and during the attack, we hear that behind us they found terrorists. It was maybe 2, 3 in the afternoon. They found terrorists behind us. This group of soldiers in training saw terrorists somewhere a mile on the south side of us. That shouldn't matter a lot to us because we are operating on a different area. But a few minutes later, we heard that one of the soldiers got shot. And apparently he shot one of the terrorists, and the terrorist shot him back. They told us to take our drones and to supervise the evacuation of that soldier. So we flew our drones back to that area. And also the tank and the infantry, they went back from the attack. We stopped the attack at that moment. And the tanks started to drive fast to that area when they found the terrorists. The guy is a Druzen soldier, a really hero Druzen soldier, a young one. I met him months afterwards. Really proud Israeli Druze. And he got shot, a bullet that came from his back and got out from his stomach, just underneath his heart. So he almost died at the helicopter, and he barely got to the hospital alive.
And he is alive today with us.
He's alive, he's alive. Really. So we extracted the attack from there. We took our drones, and on the way back from the helicopter evacuation, the force that was there, 450, they told us, listen, we cannot find the terrorists. Can you stop with your drones on your way back and help us to look for the terrorists inside the buildings because we cannot find them anymore? And we started to look with we have bigger drones that have bigger cameras. And as soon as we start looking for the terrorists inside the buildings, some high-ranked officer came to our building. He opened the door. He said, I need now your guys with the small drones to look inside the buildings. We have small drones that go inside. We took the bags of the drones. Me and 3 other guys took a Humvee and drove as fast as we could to that area that the terrorists were last seen. We got there. As soon as we got there, they saw a terrorist in one of the buildings. So they asked the tank to shoot a bombshell to that building. And then one of the soldiers got the drone inside. They saw that that terrorist was still wounded. They decided to shoot some a 50 caliber into that second floor and to kill him. We went through the building, and to the building behind it, we found another terrorist. This terrorist had money and passport. He was also taken down, and the money and the passport went to the intelligence forces, and we went back to our compound, which was northern side. So fast forward. The day after, 10 a.m., we restart our strike on that compound, and we finish it, and all the soldiers come back, and I see this high-rank officer coming back to our compound, and he told me, where are the soldiers? I said, we just finished that attack. They need some time off. I told me, no, you call them. Okay, it was maybe, I think, 3 in the afternoon. And I called them, and remember, one of the guy came from outside. He said, "Why do you call us now? Why did we eliminate SINWAR or something like that?" And the high-ranked officer smiled, and it was a wild guess, you know. And he said, "So the first terrorist that you found and was killed by that 05 caliber was Yahya SINWAR, and we actually found him because the passports, the passports and the money that were found on the second terrorist led us to understand that this terrorist was the closest person to SINWAR. So we looked who was the first terrorist that you guys killed, and that's how we found it. It was SINWAR. We didn't know.
Oh, wow.
Nobody knew. Yeah, nobody knew. It was,
so it was just for you, another terrorist in another building. You didn't recognize. He has a very recognizable face.
Nobody got close to him. We saw him on the second floor building. Mm-hmm. He was hiding there. So that's it.
How was the moment that you recognized it was SINWAR?
Actually, the day after, they sent a force to see who's that terrorist because they saw the passports, the money, and the guy itself that he was a close guy to SINWAR. So they sent a force tomorrow morning, like I think in the morning, and you can see the guy coming behind the wall. You can see already SINWAR's body is cold under the rebels, and he gives them a couple shots in the cold body, and they go and they take a picture of his face, and they can see him.
So SINWAR, he was with passports on him. He was trying to.
The guy that was
Gaza?
with him, it was the second terrorist that we took off, and I took.
Do you think they were trying to escape? I mean, they were in Rafah. They were trying to get away from the border, or
you need to understand how Rafah looked at that time. So Rafah, you have a lot of like quarry kind of digs in the ground. You have digs in the ground that go 60, 70 meters deep.
Like those tunnels.
Yeah, it's a small tunnel that you dig it out, and with time it looks like a quarry. Like you have all that sand around it, which becomes like small mountains of sand, and then you go into the tunnel. Then you have trucks that can drive inside, and along the Philadelphia road, you have drilling machines that drill to the ground to see if they strike an air tunnel, so it's a tunnel.
Our drilling machines, not theirs.
Our drilling machine. So, looking at the equipment that they had and what they were carrying, you can assume that they got to this area in order to run away to Egypt and from Egypt, I don't know, probably to Iran or something else. So
for sure, he was trying to escape.
Yeah, he was running. He was a rat, and he stayed a rat, and he's tried to run to Egypt and to run for his life.
He left his wife behind.
We don't know anything about it. Yeah.
This man, I mean, he died just like any other terrorist, and nobody cared. This man is in charge for
small
so
people
much.
with big names. That's the story. They're small people. They're nothing. He's an archi-terrorist. He's psychopath. It's like like given the Mention family. There is a Mention family in a story about
A mansion?
no, like there is a Manson family, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
There is the Manson family.
Yeah.
So you give the Manson family from United States an organization and money. That's who
That's
this guy.
Yakuza.
Yeah. It's they're cruel in levels. You know, you see all these photos. You see him holding a baby. That baby, he doesn't hold him because he loves him. He holds him so no one will take his life. That's the reason that he goes everywhere with a kid on his arm. He's not a kid lover. This kid is a human shield, so we will not kill him, or someone else will not kill him. That's how cool these people are.